Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Friday afternoon, January the 31st, and I am babysitting today, and I've got my videos running on Jill's computer. I just checked the analytics. YouTube's pay period runs from the first of the month until the end of the month. And y'all, I have not even made $100 a week for the month of January. And I don't know why. Maybe you guys who are other YouTube creators can tell me what's going on. My views are about the same. I have ads at the beginning and the end of my videos. On the videos that are 10 minutes or longer. YouTube doesn't allow ads at the end if the video is less than 10 minutes. But I'm thinking that it's the new COPPA rules. Apparently we aren't getting the same types of ads that we used to get, or maybe they don't run as long, or maybe they're just not interesting enough for our subscribers to watch them. And, you know, all those clicks and views make a big difference. So it's very disappointing to me because when I first started making my videos 2.5 years ago, I just wanted to connect with others and to try to just talk about my life and to try to resolve some issues that I had from my mother and my father and my childhood. And I really never even expected to make even $100 a month. And it took me over a year and a half to even make the $100. So it has now come to the point to where I'm dependent on my YouTube revenue. Especially now that I'm paying $1,080 a month for rent. You know, that takes my Social Security check. So my YouTube revenue is very important to me. But with that being said, I do want to thank my Patreons who contribute a steady amount to me on the first of every month. I want you to know how appreciative I am of that. And I know that it is a sacrifice for y'all to have that money coming out of your check every month and coming to me to help me to survive and to continue to buy the necessary equipment and the gas for my car to go places and make videos. That money does help pay for the expenses that I incur in making videos. So thank you to all my Patreons. I appreciate it so much. Actually, what this video is going to be about today is Grandma's on call. Oh, here's Jill's beautiful globe, y'all. Isn't it just absolutely gorgeous? It has mother of pearl in it. It's so pretty. It has a compass down there. When she was a little girl growing up, and her father was a salesman for Metco, which is headquartered here on Long Island in Freeport, New York. That's so pretty. Anyway, they would have these contests for the salesman, and John, he would win nearly every month, and they would give away a really, really nice prize. And one time they gave away a globe that was on a stand like this, and that was an impression in Jill's memory. So when she bought her house, she wanted her own globe to go into it. So she ordered this gorgeous globe. And Issa has a globe too.
Welcome to the Oregon Scientific, Ohio, Indiana.
Okay, I'm not going to put your children in it because I'll have to mark it for kids, and I don't want to do that. But that's a nice globe. So you just touch one of the countries and it tells you what's what? How does it work, Issa? Can you touch the country? A smart globe. Now you have to touch it with the wand.
No, this is a smart pen.
Oh, okay, okay. We'll come back to that another day, okay? So let's go over here and we'll look at Jill's plants while I talk a little bit. So back on my subject of Grandma's on call. Okay, so today was my day off. Of course, I had a lot of plans. I was going to write some thank you cards and include some jewelry with the thank you cards and the magnets and send those out in the mail today. But Jill called me this morning and she had put Issa on the bus and he got to school. And then the teacher called her and said that he was complaining with his face burning. This is pretty, isn't it? The little Peter plant. Oh, goodness. And this beautiful palm. It's so pretty. Jill does take really, really good care of her. Ooh, what is that? The seedling or something from it? I think that probably should be cut off. She does take awesome care of her plants. And here's the picture that I have shown y'all before. So anyway, Issa had eczema on his face. So Jill put the prescription Elidel on it. And apparently he had some type of reaction to it. And he started crying and saying that his face was burning. So she went to the school and took a wet rag with her. Took a wash rag with her. And took him into the bathroom and put some hot water on it and washed his face really good. And she told him, now, Issa, you really need to stay at school today because it's Grandma's day off. And he started crying and said, no, I want Grandma to come stay with me. So I got a call early this morning before I even got my shower and got myself put together to come and babysit. So, that's what I did. And I've been irritable, I have to say. I have been irritable all day because I didn't get my shower. My hot shower with my Aleve in my body to ease the pain of my bursitis in my right shoulder and all my aches and pains and everything. So I've been irritable all day. Of course, I could take a shower here, but, I have the baby. So you can't leave a toddler running rampant in the house while you go take a hot shower. But I just wanted to talk about it and talk about all of you grandmas out there who are on call like I am. You kind of on call 24 hours a day because I know even with Jill being a nurse, if one of the kids gets sick, her medical training goes out the window. She calls me and depends on me for advice. So, and that has happened in the middle of the night before, and I have told her, well, just go ahead and take the child to the emergency room, and I'll meet you there. But I am thankful to God that I am healthy enough to be able to come here and help out my daughter and take care of these grandchildren when they're sick, because it would have been cruel to leave little Issa at school yesterday with him crying with his face burning, and that's just not something that we want to do. But it did kind of interfere with my plans today. Now, I brought my bag with me. Y'all know the bag that Izzy made for me. This one is. I threw everything in my bag with full intentions of, sending out the thank you cards today and sending out some more magnets and jewelry for little thank you notes and everything. But every time I got it down and tried to start putting it all together, the baby would grab it and get into it. And boy, she's fast as lightning too. Can't do anything when she's around. She's got to get her little fingers right into it. Okay, so these paintings are from Jill's uncle, Uncle Jimmy. Now, y'all remember me talking about him. He is Jill's dad's twin brother. He passed away before John did. Now, it was John L. Sullivan and James Glenn. John Lynn Sullivan and James Glenn Sullivan. Now, Uncle Jimmy passed away before John did, so I guess he probably passed away 10 or 12 years ago. I think Jill's dad died about 6 or 7 years ago. But he was an artist. He was a school teacher, and he did teach art. And this is one of the owl paintings that he did. And this was done back when he lived in Gulfport, Mississippi. And he was married to Eileen at that time. And he just took a piece of board and just painted these owls on it. And they're so adorable. And you can see he painted it in 1971. He was married to this beautiful blonde. Her name was Eileen, and she was a school teacher too. I don't remember what subjects she taught, but she wasn't an artist. But I like the wood, the way that it's distressed.
I like the yellow one and the red one.
Yeah, do you know who painted these?
Annalene?
And Eileen, no, Uncle Jimmy. Uncle Jimmy was your mother's daddy's brother, okay?
I know that.
Like Michael is your daddy's brother?
I didn't know that.
You didn't know that.
No.
So there's the yellow owl and the red owl. And then this is a decoupage. This was painted by Jill's grandfather, Reverend Arnett Sullivan. His name was really William Arnett Sullivan, but he was called Arnett. And he had taken, they had sent these little drummer board Christmas cards to us that year for Christmas. So he took it and tore the edges of it and made this design. Okay, in a minute. What's wrong?
I want to do it right now.
Okay, let me finish talking. Thank you. So, and then he decoupaged it on this piece of wood, and he actually made this for Jason, Christmas of 1974, to Jason, Sullivan, and John. And I think it says, with love, Papa Sullivan. Well, they were wanted to be called Peepaw, Meemaw and Peepaw Sullivan. And this was the one that I have told y'all stories about. How he was not very kind to me, so he wasn't very kind to any of us. I'm not going to say much about him because I have a little picture here with big ears. Y'all know about that, but I will leave the link below if you want to watch my playlist of my marriage to John L. Sullivan, and you will hear some of my stories that have to do with Reverend Sullivan, and those are called the Doctor of Divinity. He did have a doctorate in theology. But I just wanted to show y'all these little pictures and just talk to you about being a grandma on call. And I hope you enjoyed my video today, and y'all please give me a thumbs up. And I'm going to end it with some fast racing cars. Don't run over my toes. Wow! Ooh, look at that one. That's the newest one Grandma just bought you, right?
Yeah.
And it's faster. Yeah. They can go the other way. They can go that way towards the living room.
Okay.
I'm trying not to get the kids in it because I don't want to have to mark it as that it's made for kids. Good job, Issa. Okay, that's it for today, guys. Y'all please give me a thumbs up, share my videos, and y'all just keep on coming back. Bye, guys.